Hey everybody, Mike Chavez here once again. Today we got to make up for last weekend. Had an epic fail. I don't know what happened. I put some nice spare ribs on my pit barrel cooker. I don't know if my lower vent had got knocked open or if the lid was jarred, but after 2.5 hours I went to check the ribs and they were burnt to a crisp. I'll go ahead and leave I'll put the footage right here so you can see. Anyway, that was bad. So this week I'm going to try to make up for it. What I got is some country style ribs. We're going to put them back on the pit barrel. This time I'm going to put a temperature probe in there. For some reason the temperature must have come up high. I don't never put a temperature probe in there. It's usually not needed. So what I got some new well, this ain't new barbecue rub, but this is new to me. I wanted to try out this Malcolm Reed Killer Hogs barbecue rub. This is the regular barbecue rub. Smells really good, tastes good, the rub does, but we're going to see how it does now. I couldn't even eat those ribs last week. They were, there was a useless cause, man, an epic fail. So anyway, if y'all would like me to make a video out of the whole epic fail, you know, leave a comment below. But today we're going to try to make it up with these country style ribs. So like I said, we're going to put the Killer Hogs rub on there. We're going to get them out on the pit barrel and we'll go from there. So y'all stand by and we'll be right back after this. All right, y'all, so here's the ribs. Went to the grocery store the other day. Grocery stores have been wiped out, as y'all probably know. We've been self-isolating as much as possible, so I've been going back and forth to work and to the grocery store, and that's about it. Trying to keep my wife healthy. She's got a few medical issues, so I definitely don't want her getting this stuff that's going around. So we're staying home today, going to do these country ribs. So I'm going to go ahead and put some French's mustard on here. Normally I don't put mustard on my pork, but we're going to try it out today, see how it works out. Okay, so let's get a good coating of mustard on here all over. Out there. Actually, no, they got some rib bone on here. I think, you know, these are, now that I'm looking again, these are regular rib bones. I got fooled. I was thinking they were the bones out of a pork butt. So, now these are loin. This is loin meat, so we need to be careful. Don't overcook it too much. So, got the mustard all over them. So let's get our Killer Hogs rub. And we'll rub them down really good. So I'm a big fan of Malcolm Reed. I watch him all the time on his Killer Hogs channel. I don't know if y'all watch him, but he's a heck of a barbecuer. And you know me, normally I'll make my own rub, but I like to try different rubs also. You just, you know, I get tired of my own rub after a while, even though it's really good. But if y'all would like to see how I make my rub, I'll leave a link right up here, right above here, and y'all can check it out. So, we get these coated well. All right, so let's go out, get the cooker fired up, and we'll be back. Actually, I'm gonna take y'all out there. We'll check it out. All right, y'all, come on with me, and let's get this cooker fired up. All right, so last weekend when I had that epic failure, the only thing I can figure out is this down on the bottom. I don't know if y'all can see that. You got a vent here, and I don't know, taking the cover off and on, I think I bumped this over because it was kind of like that. So I'm cutting this thing back a whole bunch. At sea level, it's only supposed to be cracked about a quarter of the way open. And I also last weekend filled up the charcoal a little more than they recommend. So what I've done, I filled the charcoal basket up level with the top, removed about 30 coals. All right. I put the coals in my half charcoal chimney here. So we'll get this charcoal starter lit. And get this chimney fired up. All right, so let me get this all fired up and we'll bring it back. All right, y'all. So charcoals in the chimney are lit enough. So let's get this off. Gonna dump the lit charcoals down inside as usual. Get it out of the way. Go ahead and spread them out. Y'all have seen this before in my videos. So what I got here is a nice chunk of, this is peach wood on down, and a little piece of apple. All right, the way I'm going to cook these, I'm going to do them on the rack. So in goes the rack, in goes my rebar. On goes the lid. We'll make sure that lid's down all the way. All right, so today, for a little insurance, we're gonna put a temp probe in here. Let's see, it's on. Probe 1. See, it's 57 degrees out here today. So the way we're going to do this, we'll put it through one of these holes where the rebar goes and just kind of leave it. If you can see that, we're going to leave it hanging over. So this time I'm going to keep track of the temperature of this cooker. I've never had to do that before. I mean, I've put it in there before to keep an eye on it, but after last week, I don't know what I did wrong, but we're going to track this temp a little better this week. So anyway, I'm gonna let this get going and we'll bring out the ribs. All right, y'all, we're about sitting at about 250. You can see that. So let's go ahead and open this up. Get one of these rebars out. Clean up the grates a little bit. All right. Give them a little cooking spray. You can see these ribs soaked up that rub really good. So we're going to lay them right down here, right on the grate. All right. So we'll get the rebar back in. Get the lid on tight. Double check how tight that lid's on. So, we're gonna let this go. I'm gonna monitor the cooker temperature. I'm gonna let this go about an hour and a half, and then we'll come take a look at them. All right, y'all. You know I love my barbecue sauce on my ribs, and my chicken and whatnot, so I'm gonna take, this is one of my favorite barbecue sauces, is Sticky Fingers Memphis Original, but I'm gonna modify it, get some sweet heat to this. So what we got here, some Sticky Fingers, got some turbinado sugar, got a little Jim Beam Devil Cut, and a bit of sriracha. So let's try this out. All right, so I'm gonna put this heat on. I'll back it off to low heat. Take the Sticky Fingers, put the whole thing in there. I don't really want this to boil hard. I just want these flavors to meld. So we get some turbinado sugar, about a tablespoon or so. I'll tell you what else we need to put in this. Got some Golden Blossom honey, premium pure U.S. honey, of course. So we're gonna drop us about a good couple tablespoons in there. Get this nice and sweet. All right. Something to mix it with. Get us a little bit of this Bourbon, a good splash. And then our sriracha. Put a good shot of sriracha in there. Don't want it too hot, or Mama and Renee ain't gonna want to eat it. All right, give it a little mix. We're gonna let this come up to a simmer. All right, you see we got, I don't know if you can see this, but a few little bubbles coming up. Get a little taste. A little heat, a little sweet, a little Bourbon. Let's get another taste. Yeah, that sriracha gives a little warmth to the back of the throat. The honey and the turbinado give us some nice sweet. And the bourbon, it just gives it the bourbon. All right, guys. So we're going to shut this heat off and just let this sit. All right, y'all. These have been in here about an hour and a half. Well, not quite an hour and a half, a little over an hour. See, the cooker temperature is 268. So let's take a peek. What we're going to do, made me up some spray. Got a spray bottle with some little bit of apple juice and vinegar. So let's see what we got. Oh yeah. Looking good, looking good. So I'll give these a little spray just to help maintain their moisture. Let's see, let me get this Get this probe, make sure it's not touching anything. All right, get the lid back on. All right, let these things go another hour or so, and we'll check back on them. All right, y'all, these have been in here about 3 hours, 3.5 hours. Of course, these are country ribs. These are all loin meat. So we really don't need these to get way up, but they're nice and soft. Probe goes in, nice and soft. So we're gonna go ahead and sauce them up. Nice and heavy. All right, we'll let that sauce set up for about 20 minutes. We'll come flip them over and sauce the other side. All right, y'all. Yep, that sauce is set really well. So let's go ahead and turn these over. And these are looking really good. Come on now. I'm kind of stuck. All right, sauce them up good. All right. I'm gonna give this 20 minutes and we're gonna take these off. Yeah. All right, y'all, we're gonna call these done. Let's get this off of here. Whoa. All right, y'all, there we go. Looking mighty fine, mighty fine. All right, so looking good. Put a little bit more sauce on here. All right. So, I'm gonna cover this and let it sit for a while, about 15-20 minutes, and then we will eat. All right, y'all, here we go. This is made up for last week. Look at that. Oh man. Taste. That's good. Oh my. That bark. That killer hog's rub. Then got to keep her. Little bone. Anyway, y'all. Made up for last week's fail, for sure. Country style ribs on the pit barrel. Peachwood smoke. That's the ticket. Anyway, hope to be bringing you some more. I got a couple of videos planned. I don't know if I'm going to go fishing again. I'm trying to keep away from people. Don't want to get my wife sick. She's got some medical conditions that if she catches this virus going around, it's not going to be good. I got to protect her. So we're going to stay home, cook. I'm still working, so working every day, working every night. In the meantime, hope you all enjoyed the video. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you would, leave a comment below. And absolutely, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. It's free. So anyway, y'all, we're going to have dinner, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye now. Right.